Good job. Okay. Personal time. Okay. Go do your personal time if you wish. Yep. Personal time. Good job. Yeah, very happy. I know. Come. Perfect. Okay. Specifically doing it on the sun. So she have to leave the shade and go to me. Come. Very nice. Okay. Come. Good girl. Perfect girl. Good girl. Okay. Come. Okay, let's do it right. So there will be no feeding, obviously, no reinforcement. Okay. Come. Good girl. Very nice. Good. She's distracted by the stuff that we have on the up here, but that's all good. And the smells of all the dogs that were in the class. Okay. Yeah. Mike will teach you all that. That's not my job to teach you all that. Yeah, there's a lot of smells, a lot of stuff. Come. Good girl. Very nice. And you can hold her as long as you need to, obviously. You're just getting petted. Okay. You're not getting food. So she's gonna get treats every time. But come. Good girl. Very nice. All right, I think that's enough. Okay. Down. Good girl. So really bad, like a weather type of situation. Little raining, little thunder, not much. It's not like we're on the, you know, but there's raining all around us. So I'm gonna do that downstay right now. See, it's far away, but it is. So all I'm gonna do is, the rain is gonna be happening soon. This is actually daytime, but this is how dark this is. I'm gonna try to put her where I can see her a little bit at least. So I'm just hiding behind this. And I'm actually gonna go and sit down as well. The reason why I do this is just because I do this in different types of weather. It was a little raining, now it's stopped. It's just really, really dark. I mean, phone makes it kind of better and nicer. So I sit down and we got lightning far away. We're gonna hear it at some point, and rain starts. So we're starting rain. Oh yeah, the raining is starting. So I want to make sure that she is stable. So I'm sitting over here. The raining started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking my way there, but I'm going to take my time, and depends on how bad the rain is. The only thing I'm worried about is my phone, but right now this is not really pleasurable. So I'm not advocating for you to work her in the worst possible scenarios. She's not a police dog. She doesn't care. We don't care if she does it. But it's good, kind of, sort of, practice. I'm just stop here because it's raining really, really, really tiny. So we have some more time. Now, this is a 5-minute downstay. So she can do right now about 20 minutes without distractions, and I do normally 5 minutes with distractions at that age. She can be on the place for 40 minutes. That's what normally takes me when I work on the dogs, but I can't believe how actually light the phone make it. It's like dark. I can't really see anything except for the phone part of it. So obviously, if it would be lightning in our area, I would never be doing that, especially putting her next to the tree. But there is a lightning far, far away, so there is no lightning alert in my area. So this is important because everybody needs to be safe. The rain is getting a little bit more, so she's not a big fan. I'm not a big fan either. So we have about 45 seconds before 5 minutes is over. There's a lightning far away again. We don't see it, but we're gonna, I saw it, but far away. But we're gonna hear it soon. So you see by her ears, she's not very much excited about this. So it's starting to get really harder. So I'm gonna go reinforce her. And I have 15 more seconds. I normally do a 5 minutes exactly, just because you can hear it. I'm gonna reinforce her, and I'm gonna still have her here, but she's doing very, very well. Very, very well. You doing? No. Good. And that's, you're gonna practice talking to her nicely so she's not breaking it anyway. Very good girl. Yeah, you were. You're very cute. All right, and it's been 5:15, so I am going to, okay, yeah, good job, good girl, yes, good girl, yeah. Down. Good. Very nice. Okay. Okay. Good job. Good girl. We're not playing yet. Down. Good girl. Okay. Let's go. Drone. I don't review these videos, so sorry, that was a drone. So down. Okay. Down. Okay. Down. Good job. Okay. Down. Good job. Okay. Down. Good job. Good girl. Okay. Down. Perfect. Good job. Yeah, you're done. Yeah. Okay, we're done. Good girl, yeah. Okay, let's go. Good girl. Down. Perfect. I'm gonna actually reinforce that because she was in a really high end mood. So normally for like, random down or whatever, I wouldn't be reinforcing every time. But when it seems to be like it's a hard thing for her to do, which is she was obviously running around, wanted to play. So that's why. Okay. So, impulse control. Everything she doesn't like or everything makes her suspicious, and everything she absolutely loves. Both ways needs to be practiced with her favorite toy, or in this case, like, she hasn't seen this yet, so she's not really phased, but look at her face. She doesn't like this. Again, she's very environmentally secure because you did a great job with her. However, there's stuff constantly pops up that she's not that sure. Now, she doesn't have to freak out. She doesn't have to show you in a big way that she doesn't like it. So you got to be sensitive to each and every dislike that she has, right? So when she has a dislike, watch that face and make sure that you are, working. It's starting to rain. Good girl. So we're 100% making sure that if there's something even slightly bothering her, we're going to, address that. That's what I mean by that. Sorry, the rain is starting to go. But again, I don't stop for these videos. So unless this gets bad, and we will just abort the whole idea of the playing with the toys. That's what I probably will do. So I will just split that video in half. So we did something she didn't like, and then we will do the toys another time. But I do want her to leave her on a rain a little bit on the downstay. So doesn't bother her. Now I spend a lot of time making sure that she can stay when you out of sight. So I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna go reinforce it and see if rain consistent, we will continue. If the rain is not, then, and actually the only thing that I have against the rain at the moment is the phone. Everything else, like her color, me, her, we all good. It's totally about the rain. I mean the phone. Because I don't have a waterproof case, because that makes it quality pretty bad. Yeah, it's getting harder. Okay, for the next at least 6 months or more, you are not to release her from a distance. You are to come back, what I'm doing right now, either reinforcing her or not doing anything, and then releasing her right up close. Okay, so we will just split this videos, which is, again, normally I do both. Come on. But good job. Let's go. Happy girl. Yeah. Hey, down. Well, you got yourself kind of on the sun. Okay, right here. Come here, down. Good, I don't want you on the sun. Perfect girl. Very nice. Okay, 1 second. So we did the video of stuff she doesn't really like. Now we're gonna do the video of stuff that she wants to play with. Oopsie. Okay. And every toy you're gonna have to do this with. Literally every toy. Now I'm gonna reinforce her for staying. So don't forget how old she is. So she can stay for a very long time, but you must appropriately treat her because of everything. So really hard on controlling her whole thing. So actually I wanted to do this. Just because there's a ball, that doesn't mean that she can do it, right? Unless we're engaging together. So I have already done this, but what you gotta do is play, stop. And I'm gonna pay her for every time for these things because this is too hard. This dog has a good set of drives on her, play drives. So she really wants to play, and if she's cooperating, I am not. I just wanna make her face bigger so you can see it. Yeah. Yes. Show your daddy your beautiful face. Okay. I can't find the squeaker, so yeah, I can't find the squeaker. Oh, okay. Here we go. Beautiful face. Nope. Good. So that's good. I just reminded her, not that she would have gone, but I reminded her that I kind of want to keep it positive as much as I can. I would still correct her if she would get up, but I kind of made it a little easy on her because you see where it's felt, so it's hard. Ooh. Perfect. So do these things religiously, because if you're going to control these drives, you're going to control all the other ones. Okay, so please make sure that you are 100% can control her around the best of her toys. So play, stop, do one of those exercises, just one. You don't even have to do it every time you play. You don't really have to even do it every time. I'm gonna collect it, take it away. Every time, nope, down. Didn't have to correct her because she listened. And that's because I went for her favorite toys. Well, not her favorite toys, but she likes everything that makes noise. So, loves it. So he's like, is it time to play yet? No. And see, take your time around this thing. You see me like walking, putting it away. Do I have to do it? No, not really. But I like doing this because that just stabilizes her. So I got her a lot of patience. So your job is going to be to keep it. Patience. She's cute. Anyway. So impulse control with toys. And I separated in the beginning, so because she's only like 6 weeks trained, right? So maybe first time as well, separate it out of your training time, so you can really, not play and do it, but bring the toy, work on this, and then a couple months later you can come by it. If she does really good, which is she does, but I'm just separating this right now for the most part, just because I want her not to be that emotional. So I'm working on separating that emotions from her. And the second she is a little older and a little more experience with that, because remember, the first 3-4 weeks I just train her to do it. So it's just training, right? And then between 3 and 4 weeks, I am putting pressure and accountability on that training. So I explained to her in the several weeks. So she really has been doing that for, if you think about it, about 3 weeks. So, but you're gonna have to keep it absolutely black and white because she understands what you want. So you can't keep explaining anything to her. So that would be a biggest thing, a biggest difference of how you trained your previous dog and how you train her, because she already knows what you want. All I need you to be is a cop, right? So just write your tickets. Don't bother with, you know, telling her what to do. She knows. Just keep writing those tickets. So, all right. You know what I mean. Okay. There you go. She's done. He's done. She's done. Oh, yes. I'm not going to miss you, but I love you. Yeah. Okay. Down. Good job. I am going to go put her up here. Put you up here. Here. Hey. Okay, we're back. I let Umka out. Chair. So this is why I'm telling you I'm not really letting your dog play here, because I only have this many weeks to teach her to work around other dogs. So here we go. I'm gonna pay her good for this. Now, as of right now, she's gonna get paid really good for this, because this is one of the hardest things that she can do as far as that goes. Give me a second. Let me see. It's a very light rain, so, and we get killed by mosquitoes. So, Oma, let me just do this. Good. Around. Down. Perfect. I'm not talking to you, but yes, I understand why you were like, oh, I'm down. You were. I'm not worried about you. Of course you are. You're a good girl. Very good girl. So, and for you, something. What's up? Good. Chair. Good. The darkness gets. Yeah. See how she got up? Now, I didn't even notice because I was looking at the video. So by the time I noticed she lay down, because I was just like, is she not down? So I'm going to wait a while. She will sneak up on you. She also will test you every freaking single day, because of whatever it is that she is. And it's extremely hard to be ahead of her. So as of right now, I was looking at the video. However, because I'm on top, I did not see her not being that. And she's like, oh, okay, well, you didn't say anything, so I guess I can do it. And that is her nature. Uma. Around. Nope. chair. So she wanted to get up. She didn't get up. So that's what we want right now. I mean, I don't want her not to want to get up. I mean, obviously, I do want her to feel how she's feeling, but she got up again. See that? So that's what I'm talking about. I did correct her this time. And that is what I'm talking about. So she notices you not doing something. Hey, down. She notices you not doing something once, and she's done listening to you. So this is disturbing to her. You see, hear that? That's disturbing to her. Whatever it is, noise that we have. So that noise that I have somewhere else, that is like I don't even know. It's kind of some kind of siren, but it's not siren. So it's actually like takes vibrations. I'm gonna have to give something to my dog. But yeah, so the one time I didn't correct her, right? She did it, and then immediately she did it again, and she figured out that I can't see her that way. So yeah, that's kind of dog you have. Is anything wrong with it? No. But she always has a better idea. Not only that she always has a better idea, she's the first to come up with any idea. So she's the first one to go on pretty much anything. So, Uma, around, down, down. That was for you. Around. Umka, down. Good. That's good. Well, it wasn't good. It was like good for your 9-year-old. See, that's all she wants to do is play. So for me, I gotta concentrate on making your dog work. They played before she knew anything. Now it's starting to get higher rain. Uma. I'm taking my dog back in, and I'm gonna come back to get your dog back in, to put her back in. So, but I'm gonna leave you here. Oh, really? I just literally put you up there, but that's okay. She didn't get up. Everything is good to go. And we're gonna go home because the rain's starting to be quite nasty. Okay, good job. We're gone. So this dog loves assuming where she's going. So you gotta have to work a lot on not allowing her to assume. See, I'm going when I want to go, and you jump to follow me. So if I change this kind of if I change the freaking thing's directions rapidly, she needs to be the one noticing that you're not here. She needs to follow you. And if she doesn't follow you, you're not calling her, you're correcting her. Because this dog has, so imprinting didn't work. Whatever you did was imprinting. It really did not, I can hear her breathing, but I don't see her. So. And if I stop, that's what she needs to do. So these are manners. Okay. So when she came up here, she didn't want nothing to do with following anybody. She wants to follow herself and her nose. She's very big on nose, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. And I didn't put her on a downstay, so she can absolutely go with me. You know, but if I am to stop, and I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to make her down. I don't care if she stands. I don't care if she makes circles. I don't care if she, whatever it is. But if she does do that, I might reinforce her. Okay. So just so you know. And again, she's not on the down herself. I didn't tell her that. Now, sometimes she'll forget and she thinks I might, then I might have to just, hey, let's go. Remind her that. But I specifically make these decisions because she's gonna assume. She's an assumer. So she will assume absolutely anything. And then she will just, oh, we're doing that. Or, that's good job. So as long as I can see her and she can see me and she understands the concept that we can do, she can sniff, she can do whatever. But, so again, if I stop like this, she can go all around me. But guess what she cannot do? Go behind these bushes or do whatever it is. So if you, like, you know, like on your property, even on your property, oh, she's going to have a personal time. But even on your property, she's not going to have ability. She shouldn't have an ability to just go on the other side of the property where you can't see her. Does that make sense? So if you are here, and obviously I gotta wait for her until she's finished. Good job. Good job. Good job. So if you can't see the dog needs to come and find you. So I'm stopping here. There's a lot of ways we can go, right? We can go left, right, whatever. But your dog will make decisions for you if you're not paying attention to it. So she can be anywhere in my vicinity. Anywhere. She can do whatever she wants. But she cannot go anywhere where I can't see her. And she cannot determine a direction. So if you let her determine a direction, then you're going to have some issues with her. She wants to come up with every idea by herself. And she wants to just lead everybody and everything. Which is, again, that's normal for the breed. But you can lose it really fast with your love. Yes. With love, you're going to lose her. Because she knows, like, oh, he loves me. I can do no wrong. Yeah, good job. So, pay attention or you're going to end up on a very low totem pole. But you got the point, right? So this is what it is. Please. Good girl. That's my baby. That's my good girl. I obviously don't have to explain to you anything. Everything is good to go. You understand what it is. I don't have to explain to you the rules. Look at that. I don't have to explain to you nothing. You are pro. I'm gonna go hide. I'm not gonna do it for a long time either because everything is good to go. You're a fantastic, happy girl. Yeah, we love you to pieces, you queen. Emotional queen. Loves working. Works really good. I'm very happy with all of that. It does help that she's pretty. I mean, of course, it does. Okay. All right. I think you had enough of this, so obviously you know what it is. Now, just remember, and don't forget, so first 6 months or even longer, depends on how we're gonna look. How we're gonna assess that as she goes. You are not to call her from a downstay or place or any of that. You are to come back and release her from any stay, any of them. You can tap, you can just do, okay, good job. Okay, please. Okay, so going in the place is fun. Staying in the place is boring. So until she's a year and a half or so, okay, you are not practicing more staying on the place than you are going to the place. Hey, please. Good job. Very good, because this is fun. Now make sure that her elbows are on the place, right? So I'm not saying all the things, but elbows are 100% on the place. You know all this. However, I don't want you to only practice and stay, because people get so cycled on this, on staying on the damn place, whereas for fun for the dog is to go to the place from all kinds of different locations, rush to it, have fun with it. Okay, and we're releasing it from a place. We're not doing it any other way. Please. See how much fun this is? And just because you want a functionality, you are downsizing fun, and dog never likes the place as much as, let's say, you always see how much Umka likes the place. Now Caesar, majority of the things that he does, he's not enjoying it, he's doing it because you're telling him to do it. And the difference is how you introduce all that and how you work with all this. So I bet that you're not playing with him going to the place. I mean, unless it's in a class or whatever this is, and you're not doing it for some kind of thing. So let's say with Cleopa, she has her raw diet, right? And she will have to run to the place and not stay on it. Run, get your piece of food on the place, and then run out again, right? So she's consistently having fun and gets paid, even though a lot of times she stays on the place because I work with other dogs, right? But she likes it. Obedience, you can do it both ways, okay? You can create a dog who's just doing crap, but he's really not engaged in this. Or, okay, good job, go on. Or the dog loves it. Hey, please. And that's games that could really change, how you do things and how your dog thinks of obedience. So, and I am especially but telling this to you because you tend to be more serious about this than playful, and I understand that. However, you need her brain to be preoccupied. Now, she is very, very manipulative. We talked about this. We will talk more about this. This dog will own you. So the more you play with her, the more you actually allow her to be like fun and allow her to snake. Let's say you put some obstacle on the place to place and see how she's handling this, you know. You put whatever it is and you went outside, told her to place from outside, and the first time she rushes into it, you ran right after her and you guys have fun. So the more fun you have, then more she's going to, you know, be more open with you. Then how do I manipulate him into do it my way? So you see what I'm saying? So the more fun you are, then less she's gonna need to manipulate you into the fun, because she's gonna have fun regardless, with you or without you. So you better participate in it. We are in the Red Barn, and the door is half, cannot be open, so I couldn't videotape and open the door with her. So that's how we're gonna go. So the biggest difference, you're gonna learn how to actually start healing with puppies. So she knows how to heal. However, you're gonna have a little different approach to it, because as of right now, she's still learning and she's still on this, you know, all her part where she can still get scared or worried or whatever. So we are going to be doing a little different than you did it with Caesar or anything else. I'm going to actually come out through this door. Good job. And come in through this door again, just so, hey, yeah, there's people. Okay. So we're going to come in this way through that door. I just checked this thing and there's a lot of people. That's why I went there. So she can look. As long as she comes back to me, I don't have to do anything. As of right now, I have no way of correcting her anyway with e-collar because I'm videotaping. So as of right now, so you're going to learn a little bit different. I will explain to you the differences. Looks the same, but it's not the same. You are basically giving the dog some support, moral support, physical support, all kinds of support. So there will be a difference. Another difference with her is she's on the Zoom link, so don't think that your dog has such a big head and such a unproportional body. She's just in the Zoom. Zoom out. Another difference is down. Is going to be no, down. Good. Is going to be with how we are approaching automatic anything with her on the heel. So I don't want automatic down as of right now. I would prefer combination between automatic sit and down. Again, reason for that is because the dog is not totally established yet. So if she's not comfortable lying down in a particular situation, I don't want her to think that she needs to be. So that would be when probably around a year and a half or so, we're going to start automatic down, and I will let you know when this is. With some dogs, especially if she develops any kind of issues, we're going to not even use that. I don't think she will. I'm just saying, like, this is just for something you have an open casting for right now. That's all that I'm gonna tell you. So as of right now, this dog should be just either sitting or stopping, or even standing when you're stopping. Okay, so, and when I start walking, so you saw how in the beginning I put the leash down and I walked away, and that's where, you know, she was getting the cue to stay. Or if I picked up a leash, start walking next to her, she is aware of that she just needs to start walking. We will work on that. So again, it's nothing different. It's just a little nuances here and there. So you have people in this. Again, she can look as long as she is coming back to me. There you go. and not reacting on this. So looking is perfectly fine. So this case, she lay down because we just did down. So sometimes she's sitting up. I'm fine with that. Now this is her way of, oh, I don't want to do anything. So don't consider that love. This is not love. This is passive aggressiveness. People behind us. I am gonna reinforce the dog. Hey, right here. There's treats everywhere here. People are behaving erratically. Yeah, because they're hitting the walls. Yeah, that's good. Let your kids do that. Why not? All right. So again, she can look. As long as she's keep healing, I don't have to correct her. She's fine. She has very different sensitivity than Caesar have. I mean, completely different nervous system. So because of that, you are going to, I just stopped and she didn't realize that I stopped. Well, you gotta pay attention. So, because her nervous system is different, we're gonna have to approach this thing differently in order for you to be successful and to give her a little more guidance through life. And, you know, so yeah, there's gonna be a lot of tweaking from what you know. And she already knows how to do all this stuff, but you're gonna be there to help her overcome her nervous system is fine, understand it right, but it's worse than Caesar's ones. So because of that, worse than the main, oh, she's more sensitive. Caesar is not that sensitive because I don't like sensitive dogs. That's why you don't get sensitive dogs with me. But majority of people are getting them extremely sensitive. So, but again, we'll talk about this. I just want to make sure that, so one more time, if she stops, I don't care if she sits or whatever, I am gonna reinforce her. Sit down is fine as long as she's right next to you. That's fine for right now. I will explain to you that later. And then if I want to keep her, I'm just gonna stand in front of her, and she knows to stay here and not follow me. And if she wants to lay down, she can. And if she has to go with me, I just have to kind of turn with her, and here we are. We're going. Down. Good job. Oh, I touched something. I don't know what I touched. Okay, touched something. Sorry. Now since she's eating and doing all this, my whole see, this is not down. This is not love. So this right here is not love. That's just manipulation tactic. To see what she's doing afterwards. Yeah, no, down. That's a manipulation tactic, just so you know. Your dog is a passive aggressive. Good job. Come. Good job. Good calm. Very good. And this is how she comes to water. Good job. Yes. Perfect. Good job. So I did her my way. I don't remember what Caesar is, but this one is going this way. All right, so we're gonna go to the car and we'll figure it out. So she's not comfortable 100% riding in the car. That's why you had her biting everything. She actually gets stressed big time being in the car. We're gonna come out this way. Yeah. Stop. Good. So there's people there. So she is stressed out in the car, and that is why you have issues with eating everything. Down. Good. She's good in and out of the vehicle. She's very capable of. I think you will actually hurt her if you will get her up and down. Some dogs are this way, some dogs are that way, and it's literally just a risk assessment with her. But while you're messing around the car, while I'm not doing the videos of how she comes out of the car and how she comes in, obviously, because you know how. I'm just telling you as of right now, she's waiting until I open everything here, and then she's gonna go. Okay, good job. So, and yeah, so she is not comfortable in the car. I was driving with her. She is much more comfortable in the crate. Obviously, this is not an issue. And again, this is stress, more or less, plus manipulation of going away and stopping and doing whatever. So she has nothing, like she doesn't know what to do with herself in there. So that's what her stresses looks like. So it's not typical whiny cry or whatever. It's just physiological. And you know, her, well, again, sensitivity of the German Shepherd is knowingly getting worse every generation of shepherds. So that's where you get all that. And she's like literally, good job. But she's doing better in the crate. But I have drove her on the back seat and worked with her on that. We'll talk about that. But just understand that's what's happening. And again, this is not like the way you reacted on her having a stress with a ball. The way you reacted there was very poorly, because, you know, she is stressing out or having this issue, not because of you doing something wrong, but because this is the dog that you got, you know. You could have German Shepherds all your life, starting, I don't know, eons 60 years ago, for all I care. German Shepherds 60 years ago and German Shepherds today are not the same animal. So, and to make them same animal is, I mean, right now it's so rare, it's not even funny. So that is why. So it's nothing you doing wrong, nothing whatever is doing wrong. You just have to understand that German Shepherds of today are whiny, really bad nervous system, oversensitive creatures that has anxiety sitting on top of anxiety, written by the anxiety. So that's the, you know, that's the way it is. So it's nothing to do with anything else. So there's nothing you're going to be doing wrong. There's nothing, whatever it is. Just understand this is a very different creature of today. Random gate. And she has no business really being there, so she's never been there. But like any gate, this is what she's required to do. Same, you should be working on your garage door. Same with every boundary that you have. So I'm gonna reinforce it because it's the first time. She's never done all that. So unless she's invited, she's not going through. So when I say it's a boundary, I don't care what she does. She can stand, sit, do whatever, right? Some of them prefers down, just because I work on the down a lot, so that's why. However, she can be standing, riding around, doing whatever, as long as she's not crossing this line from here to there. And she knows that too. So she can be anywhere on the outside. Okay. Good girl. That's my baby. Yeah. That's my baby. That's my baby. Yes. That's my baby. Good job. And now this is not her business, so same goes for the outside. Very nice. By herself. So Shekinah ran through it, but okay, we're done. Good job. She's obnoxious with that, so if you don't stop her, she will end up, when aroused, knock you over and hit you really hard. And she came in this way, so I stopped her from jumping on me and I stopped her from hitting me. But that's the extent that I can do. I cannot teach her not to do it to you, so you're gonna have to do it. Because when she came in, she could totally disrespected my space. And that means that she disrespected your space. That means that this is why I didn't want Caesar to be with her at all, which caused a lot of issues. And because she thinks that she can just enter everybody's spaces and push on it. And yeah, so that's that she is. So I stopped it from me, because every time she gets excited, she totally disrespects your place, your space. So all right, you're gonna practice this. No. Didn't have to correct her. She corrects herself. Okay. I don't know how to do this with a phone. I am even on the this 0.5, but still. No. Okay. Good job. And you have to absolutely practice this. That has to be done. Come. Good. Good heel. Down. Good. Come. Good job. So all this been done. Come on. Good. Uh-huh. 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 Stop. Okay. Let me just, well, I didn't do this right, so good job. All right, very nice. She is still dramatic about it, so you still have to work, but we don't have enough time here. Down. No, down to fix all this. But what I mean is drama queen. That's what I mean by fixing. See? She's not going to pick it up. She's not going after it. Come. Good. Very nice. There you go. So she's good at this too. So the only thing is I'm talking about is a drama. Well, she's gonna be a dramatic, but depends on how you are gonna handle this. She came in biting hands. So if I feel teeth, I'm gonna correct her, and she's not eating. And if she's like grabbing me the second time she picks it up, I am not feeding her. I am correcting her. Easy. Come on.